some pretty heavily damaged plastic fairings here. Some of the easy stuff to fix is like this was cracked all the way down here. You know, so it's fiberglassed on the back side. That's straightforward. You know, flat. Some fiberglass sheet and resin on the back. You can barely tell it was there. But on the front here, it was missing this whole area. It was all broken out. This centerpiece here is a different insert. So it was missing that whole piece in here. So it's got double layers of fiberglass on the inside, and then it has a cork core, 2 more layers of fiberglass on the outside, and then an ABS repair kit. So a 2-part plastic compound pretty much. Now the hard part about that is because this whole geometry here was missing, right? So you could imagine trying to recreate that. It's still not sanded in, so you know, I still need a second coat here to fill these low spots here and here. But I'm just starting to get the geometry back in here, you know what I mean? So it matches this side here. It'll get there. It's going to take a little fine tuning. I'll get this sanded down. I'll fit in the headlight and see how the gaps are fitting over on this side. You know, I'll have to straighten things out and build up the edge here to build it back up, you know, so it's sitting the same depth in that it is on this side. So yeah, these got banged up pretty good. It split it down here as well, so that's repaired. But I have some pretty good matching paint, so when we're done, it's gonna look all right. The centerpiece here is black, and then a blue. Thankfully, it didn't wreck any of the pinstriping, because I don't know where I could get that color anymore. Other than that, they're in really good shape. So this is for a 1988 Suzuki GSXF1100 Katana. And it would be nice to have the upper fairing match the rest of the bike, because these are not, you know, not something you can get off the shelf. So luckily I have a whole nother set of fairings on the bike, but I'd like to have the original. So I'm going to build this up. Now the way I gave myself some support in this edge here is I honestly have epoxied in copper coat hanger. So along this edge here is, you know, some probably 1/8 inch coat hanger, I guess you could say. So it bent, and what I did is I bent it to this geometry and then flipped it to get kind of a matching set, you know. So with a little fine tuning and build up, you know, I'll post that in kind of the next little video. And forgive me, I mean, I do all kinds of tinkering at home, never film anything, no. So I figured it's time I want to start documenting some of the stuff I do. I'm a tool and die maker apprentice. You know, always been into machining and tinkering, and you know, whether it be cars or bikes or, you know, stuff for the kids, it's just kind of nice to fill your time with working on stuff with your hands, you know. Sure beats paying other people a ton of money to do this. I mean, if you look online to get this unit, you're probably looking to get it shipped in from halfway across the world for $500, you know. So spend 80 bucks, 100 bucks, you know, you can fix it yourself. Sure, it might not be perfect, but in the end, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to say it was damaged. I can tell you that, because, you know, there's been all kinds of bumpers and everything, you know, that's been fixed over the years. And when you tell people, you know, show them pictures of the chunk that was missing before, and then show them the after, it'll look pretty good, you know. It might not be perfect, but you know, little things like working on getting this edge here, you know, so you don't have just a molded over kind of look. You know, you need to keep this edge nice and clean, so getting in there with a razor blade and getting your edge cleaned up sure helps the end product, you know. You can, it doesn't look like just a Bondo patch, you know. Right. So yeah, that's just the first update, and who knows how this goes. Maybe I'll post videos and there'll just be a endless amount, you know. You'll have to work with me. Nothing's going to be high budget or professional. I mean, it's just me with my phone. And yeah, I don't know, just bored and we're getting started, but we'll see. I'll start posting stuff, you know, with the other vehicles I have, you know, maybe some scooters or motorcycles or pedal bikes or cars or vans, who knows. It could be a little bit of everything, right? So we got some other little projects here. Got an engine over there I want to rebuild. Could be about dogs too, right? But anyways, guys and girls, we will see you later. Give you some updates.